Good morning. I hope you were able to hope you enjoyed looking at the timelines. We're gonna review timelines today, and then you're gonna do your own timeline. So let's get into it here. This is again an example of a timeline, and I'm gonna start with also what we're gonna end with. This is gonna be the exact paper in your assignment. What I should say, this is the assignment in your paper packet. But these lines here, I purposely let them blank because you can do whatever you want. Remember all the different timelines we looked at yesterday, and some we're going to review today. Some of them were 1870 to 1915. Some of them were 1914 to 1919. Some of them were just months. March, April, May, June, so on and so forth. Some of them had 2018, 2020, 2022, and beyond, which we haven't even gotten to yet because they're predicting or they're hoping this is where they're going to be at. They're planning for that, right? So when you see this, don't think this has to be years here. Don't think it has to be just months. It could be days. It could literally be the seconds, right? If you're watching I don't know, a NASCAR race and you want to do a timeline on who finishes first and second, get the first place finisher right here, maybe, at the time he finishes, and then just seconds later are the other finishers. Yeah, so you're not necessarily nailed down to anything here with what you have to do for this timeline. What you are nailed down to, what you have to do is make sure that it is done in chronological or time order, right? That is a must. You can't have Monday here, then Friday, then Wednesday, then Tuesday. It doesn't work. Our minds, it's hard to keep that together because it's not in order. Again, we're wired or made to keep things in order. Literally, our brain sorts things, and this can help us do that with the timeline. Here's again some review. This is what I was talking about. What I like about this is that, again, what the timeline does is it focuses you on certain things. Number one, we're only talking about from 1870 to 1915, and we're only talking about cereal. If you want to find out the origins of baseball, this isn't the timeline for you. That would be an awesome timeline, but it's not this one. This one is talking about cereal from 1870 to 1915. Again, you're not going to find Cocoa Puffs in here because Cocoa Puffs came when I was a kid, not 1950, and no, I'm not that old. So, but again, look, you can see exactly what happened if you're really interested in this. It goes in nice chronological or time order and tells you kind of what happened in the good old cereal. Here's another one. This is again showing you that it doesn't have to be just years. It could be literally days. It could be months. You can make your own timeline, and you are going to be making your own timeline today. Here is an example of what you are going to be doing. You are going to be doing a timeline on your life. Now, I know this probably isn't exactly your life. However, you need to write up life events that happen in your life. If you want to start from the day you were born and end literally today, you can do that. You can add up things in between, but again, you're not going to say the day I was born. I lost my first tooth. I learned to walk. I went to third grade. Here I went to kindergarten. That's not in order. It has to be in nice chronological order. If there are some life events that happen that you want to ask your mommy, daddy, auntie, grandma about, you can definitely do that. Or if you say, I don't want to start when I was born, you don't have to. You can start when you were in second grade and put the dates here in order until now. If you don't want to do that, great. If you want to do a timeline on what you ate for breakfast for the last week, you can do that. Just make sure it goes in order. Monday, I ate pancakes. Tuesday, I ate Frosted Flakes. Wednesday, whatever. So on and so forth. The point is, you need to make this your life timeline. I'm looking forward to learn more about you. And I'm sorry it's got a little bit light here, but on your paper packet it's colored in. And again, you start here and make sure the dates are in order. I want to go back to this here. What I don't like about this one we just looked at is that it doesn't have dates. It does tell you about what happened, but when was the first day of school? Are you talking about the year 2020? Are you talking about your kindergarten? What is this? That's what I'm going to ask you to focus more on, is so I know exactly what the dates are. Again, if you want to start from when you were born and write in the dates and then write a little bit about what happened, you can do that. If you want to write in the month, starting with just this year, 2020, write January, February, March, and tell me one main thing that happened, you can do that. If you want to tell me just about today, the things you did, you can do that. 8 a.m., I woke up and brushed my teeth. 8:30, I ate breakfast. 9 a.m., I watched a quick cartoon. 10 a.m., so on and so forth. You can make it your own. If you're still getting a little bit confused, I gave you my example here. Now again, please notice how the years go in order, and also notice that I didn't write the whole paragraphs for you that you have to read, right? I just kind of gave a main thing that happened. I didn't write down every nap that I took in 1986. You don't want to hear that information. It's not relevant. It's not a major thing that happened. What I did write is kind of a major thing that happened in my lifetime. Again, yours doesn't have to be from when you were born to now. It can be whatever you want, but it does need to be in order, chronological or time order, and it does need to be about you and your life. Again, don't copy mine. This is just simply an example. This is what yours looks like. It's blank. You need to fill it in. I don't need the whole paper filled in. It should be kind of short and sweet, so to speak. I'm looking forward to learning a little bit more about you guys. Hey, Lord's blessings to you as you praise your Savior.